Tell me a little bit about what's going on with you today. You're teaming up with John Hancock, and you stopped by their Vitality Village. What can you tell us about it?
I've been teaming up with John Hancock to kind of let people know that they are in charge of their mental, physical, financial health, and talk about the new introduction of a great product from John Hancock. They've partnered up with Vitality, and have a life insurance product that rewards its customers for making healthy lifestyle choices. So that's why we had the Vitality Village set up today at Grand Central Station, and kind of rolled out the new product.
Awesome. What are some fun ways that you focus on making healthy lifestyle choices in your everyday life?
Well, it's funny. I struggle with it based on the number of hours I work at my job. I'm filming 14 hours a day. I have 5 kids at home. So it's always, trying to find time, trying to make healthy choices as far as my diet and what I eat. I'm an active person. I play a lot of beach volleyball. I do yoga. I play golf. I mean, I'm chasing 5 kids around on the weekends, but it's hard to maintain that. But part of being a parent is setting a good example and knowing that you need to take care of yourself because you need to stick around for a while to raise your children. And life insurance is always a big part of that. But when you think of life insurance, a lot of times you think about, it's for when I die. Well, John Hancock is saying we want to reward the people, our clients that are taking care of themselves and that are making these small steps to improve themselves. And they've come up with this Vitality age calculator. On average, an American is actually 5 years older than their real age. That's their vitality age. And the good news is that you can improve it by making small changes to your diet and your, just lifestyle changes. So I've got some room to improve. I'm 44, but my vitality age was calculated at 49. So I've got some work to do in that department.
How did you feel when you saw those numbers?
It's not meant to be a compliment. It's meant to be kind of a reality check for you, and it's a good thing because it's kind of in the back of your head like, geez, I maybe I do need to skip the craft service table today, or I know I'm tired, but maybe I ought to go put 30 minutes in on the treadmill and that sort of thing. And it makes sense, especially if you're someone like myself who's got a big family at home that I need to take care of.
Right. Is there a specific recent change that you've made or a new rule that you've set for yourself that you've noticed has made a huge difference?
No, it's just kind of an ongoing. I find this time of year it's tougher for me than the rest of the year because we're filming episode 21 right now out of 24, and the cumulative exhaustion that you pick up over the course of a season tends to drag you down a little bit. So. I just got to watch it, and summer vacation is just around the corner.
Great. What can you tell us about your summer vacation plans?
We spend most of the summer in Maine. We have a house up in Maine, which is a great change from Los Angeles. Yeah, and I'll get back to Chicago a little bit. It's never as long as you want, but I'm lucky to get any sort of a break. Some people don't get that nearly as much vacation.
Right. And what's your favorite physical activity to do with your kids?
With my kids? Well, golf has always been my favorite thing, and 2 of my boys have really gotten into it recently. And we're all buzzing at the house right now because it's Masters Week. And, it's really the start of the golf season. But fortunately, in Los Angeles, with the beautiful weather, we get to play most of the year. So that takes up a lot of our weekends. Unfortunately, I'm not playing. It's me caddying because my sons are playing in tournaments now. So I'm out there carrying the bags and supporting them.
Oh, that must make you so proud, though.
I love it. And we spend a lot of time at the beach. We play a lot of beach volleyball. The kids like to get down there and boogie board and that sort of thing. Got to take advantage of the weather in LA.
Totally. And you mentioned those 14-hour days. That's crazy. So how do you juggle everything? How are you at time management, and what are your tricks or rules that you set for yourself to make sure that you make time for your family at the end of the day?
Well, I'm living through the rush hour of my life, where your personal and your professional life are peaking. And everyone on the set knows that I'm there to work. I'm not someone that comes in and wants to screw around and dilly-dally. I show up, I want to work, and I want to go home. And I love our crew, I love our cast. But I've got a family at home. I got things I want to do. So for me, it's all work. My partner Cool J has the same attitude, and I think that's part of what makes it such a well-oiled machine.
Awesome. And now that your kids are getting a little bit older, are any of them starting to show interest in maybe following in their dad's footsteps when it comes to Hollywood?
I'm not so sure if it's a real interest or they're just kind of enamored by the lifestyle. But, Lily and Chip, my two oldest, are right around the age when I got started in the business. So if that was something they decided they wanted to do, I would support that, so long as they agreed to finish, their education and go to college and, make their own choices at that point.
And you mentioned that you guys are shooting episode 21 of 24. So what can you preview about what's kind of going to be coming up for the end of this season?
We've got some exciting storylines coming up. We're exploring a lot of Callan's backstory. There's also, I believe, a new love interest we're about to meet for Callan, somebody that has a connection to his someone he's known for a long time, but it's a new person in his life.
Fun. Well, we can't wait to see that. And I also want to say you just received a star on the Walk of Fame last month. Congratulations.
I did. Thank you very much.
What was your reaction to that, and what does it mean to you as far as your legacy?
I was actually a little bit nervous. I normally don't get nervous at those sort of events, but I looked out in the crowd, and my entire family flew in for the event, and all my children were there, and my cast, and the writers, and a lot of fans. It's great, and it was a really nice recognition. It makes you think back on all the experiences you've had in this business. I've been doing it for 25 plus years, and Paul Brickman, who directed my first film, spoke, as did LL Cool J. So it was kind of the guy I started with and the guy I'm with right now. And that made it for a really special day.
And it's so cool to think that, this is something that's going to be there forever, for as long as
there's definitely a sense of permanence to it, yeah. It's pretty special.
Yeah, and your kids and your grandkids will get a chance to see that.
Yep.
Was that something that had an impact on you at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've walked up and down Hollywood Boulevard many times and looked at all the names, and to think that my name is there, it's kind of like, what is that doing there? But that's all right. It's very special.
Well, congratulations. That's great.
Thank you.
If anyone wants to know more about John Hancock and Vitality Village, where can they find out a little bit more about the program?
They can go to the website jhrewardslife.com, and you can go to the Vitality Age Calculator and see what your vitality age is and learn about the product.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Your time today.
Take care.
Have a great day. Thanks,
You
all.
too.
Bye.